Now, I would like to take this honor and introduce our next keynote speaker for today, who shall be speaking on the topic CX as a growth engine from cost center to growth catalyst. Well, the gentleman is Rohan Chhazed, VP Product, Last Mile Logistics, Food and Quick Commerce, Gen AI-driven Post-Order User Experience, Swiggy. So a few words about Mr. Rohan. Rohan Chhazed is a product leader at Swiggy with over 12 years of experience in building and scaling supply chain, last minute logistics and commerce platforms across India's leading technology companies. He specializes in leveraging AI and automation to optimize logistics networks, enhance customer experience and improve unit economics at scale. So let's all put our hands together and welcome Mr. Rohan with a round of applause.
Sorry for the glitch, but I think good that we are able to start anyways. Okay, before I start, right, I just wanted to set the context, right, by asking a question to you guys, right. For how many of you, quick commerce has really become one of the biggest share of your online purchase? Anyone? Especially in the last 3-4 years, almost the entire room, right? So I think the context that I wanted to set was that why did you all switch? Right? We all switched. In fact, why did I switch? Why did you switch? Everyone, you switched because there was a speedy and reliable service that was on the offer. What does speed and reliability deliver? Speed and reliability delivers conversion, and that is what happened with quick commerce. When you draw the same parallel today on support, like for example, in case of Swiggy, there are 2 or 3 forms of support. One is the customer support, second is the rider support, and third is the restaurant support. At Swiggy, we are obsessed about speed, not just in delivery, but also in terms of speed and reliability in resolution that we provide to delivery partners and to consumers. Because we think, and in fact what we have realized, that it has delivered for us either conversion, repeat or retention. So definitely speed and reliability is of utmost importance. Now today, I want to talk about speed and reliability in one of the support functions where things have really worked and transformed for us in the end. Right? While I will take the example of rider onboarding support, right? It is a support which you never see, right? But the point I wanted to drive was the speed and reliability and how does that drive growth. And I will also then give you some parallel examples on customer support, on how things have transformed for us. Right? And of course, where are we leveraging and using AI as we move into this journey? Right? So now, if you think about it, why is rider onboarding support so important for Swiggy? Right? There are 2 businesses that we have which are growing extremely fast, which is food and quick commerce. Each of them growing in the range of 30 to 70% year on year. Right? It's extremely rapid pace, which basically means that we have to onboard more and more delivery partners. We will also have a lot of incoming customers that will keep on growing month on month. Right? And we cannot afford leakage at any point in the funnel where either customers are dropping out because we were not able to provide them speed and reliability in support, or the delivery partners who in the times when business is growing, every lost supply that we have in onboarding is a customer that we lose, because these are delivery partners who are actually end of the day serving these consumers who are coming at a very rapid pace on our platform. Right? So hence, speed and reliability of support is extremely critical. Now, our challenge right now is threefold, right? And again, I will start with rider onboarding, also draw parallels on customer support, because those are 2 support and cost functions that we have at Swiggy, right? Now, if you look at on the rider side of things, right, there are 3 friction points, right, which are actually slowing us down, which is actually stopping us from transitioning from a cost center to really a growth center. First, riders have to download an app, right? So there itself, there is a lot of friction. Second, in so many riders coming in, we require so many human agents to actually drive them to download the app. So that itself is a very precious point. Second, these delivery partners speak different languages. Right? Same is true for customers. Right? Delivery partners, customers, they come from different parts of the country onto cities. Every zone, every city, every pin code, there are different languages which are being spoken. Right? Which means that you need so many different language speaking agents to cater to them. That itself is very, very difficult to scale in a such fast growing business. Right? Third, now maintaining accuracy of responses, right? Maintaining language proficiency is extremely difficult at our kind of scale, right? Especially with human agents. Right? So what I wanted to come to is now how did we solve it, right? Now, while again this is talking about the rider support, I will also make parallels with the customer support. Rider support, because I have a demo that I can show you. Customer support is of course like something that we experience on a daily basis. Now, how are the three challenges which I spoke about overcome by AI? Right? What we have done on rider support specifically is we have basically deployed a WhatsApp bot to seamlessly transition a rider who's coming onto our platform to the entire onboarding journey. Now, why is it transformative? One, we are sitting where the riders are actually at, right, which is WhatsApp. So there is no habit change, there is no behavior change. You are actually handling the riders at a place, at a location, at a channel where they are already present. No need to download an app, no habit change. Second, with the AI bot, we are able to accurately capture the intent of the rider. Right? Now, same thing happens on the customer support side, that it is virtually impossible to give an error-free resolution because we don't capture the intent upfront very accurately. Now, think of how a food delivery, for example, works. Right? There is restaurant, there is delivery partners, there is range, there is traffic. There different restaurants have different things making on the ground. Somebody has an issue on, let's say, electricity. Somebody has a chef issue. Predicting all of that and bringing a right resolution to you is practically very, very difficult, especially for humans, because they will have to see multiple dashboards, infer, have a cognitive analysis, and then really give a resolution to you, right? So capturing intent right first, because agents will also make mistakes in terms of capturing intent, right? So for example, somebody might just say that, hey, in my food, the food that I received, the quality was not great. Right? Now, when he means quality, it can mean different kinds of things, right? How do you pinpoint the intent and provide the right resolution is something that AI bot once trained can do seamlessly, right? And similarly on the delivery partner side, right? Like I said, the first challenge is on WhatsApp itself, hence the entire friction is gone. Second is the language, where irrespective of the language that you speak, the agent seamlessly follows along. Third, the entire journey now can be done on WhatsApp alone, right from capturing intent, irrespective of the language that the intent is being spoken about. Any query, irrespective of what signals are needed to resolve that query, can be done on the same platform. Workflows can actually be triggered on the same platform, right? By understanding intent. So it not kind of flows together. Right? What was the intent have you come for? Look at all the signals that I have. Based on that, trigger workflows or trigger a communication. Do a follow-up, right? In case of delivery partner, it's a follow-up for getting him to convert, download, give documents, etc., and then finally get onboarded. In case of consumer, like the previous speaker said, the idea and the objective when customers are looking for real resolution, they do not want to hear just conversation on an AI bot, right? So the idea is that understand intent, check from all the signals, assess what is happening, provide a resolution, right? Resolution can be in the form of not just communication but also agentic actions that will be built onto the bot itself. Like here, the agentic actions are nudging to collect documents from the delivery partners. In case of customer support, the agentic actions could be, okay, if let's say the rider assignment is delayed, I should be able to find a delivery partner in a bigger radius, right? Or let's say if a delivery partner is not moving, I know customer is showing that intent. I also know from my signals that actually the delivery partner is not moving. Instead of waiting for, let's say, set thresholds, I can actually trigger a reassignment of a new delivery partner instantaneously. Right? Similarly, for example, if a restaurant is dealing the food order, I can actually trigger a voice AI call, quickly check. In fact, this is what we are doing in practice, where we can actually trigger a voice AI call to the restaurant, check quickly what is happening, communicate what is happening on the ground to the customer. Now, all of this doing at scale was impossible without AI. Right? With AI, we are able to handle one-to-many conversations. So as our businesses scale, we don't really need to scale costs at the same level, right? Because that is where a lot of CX kind of gets restricted to cost center and does not transition to a revenue center or growth center. Because with scale, your cost goes up. But now the transformation that is happening with scale, cost is not going up. And quality is also not going down. Right? So this is the best of both the worlds that we are able to deliver, which is a win-win for cost and a win-win for growth. Right? In this case, conversion. In case of customer support, it is the repeat and the retention that we are able to drive by providing more accurate and instant resolution on the bot itself. And at the same time, when bot is not able to resolve seamlessly, hand it over to humans. Right? And of course, it's not a completed journey. We are all learning, and same is for us. Our journey started from the place where it did not land at all to a place where we feel very comfortable that we are on the right path. And of course, there is a lot more to be done. Right? So, what is the outcome? Right? If you look at the outcome on the delivery partner side, we are able to drive significantly faster and reliable onboarding. Because we are giving speed, imagine a delivery partner who wants to earn instantly. He will be able to start, the faster he starts earning or getting onboarded onto a platform, that is the platform he is likely to get onboarded and stick for a longer period of time. Similarly, if you draw parallels on the consumer side, the place where platforms can understand intent accurately, they can also, based on understanding your intent, they can deliver the right resolution and the right actions all at the same place is what you would look for. Right? So, from a delivery partner side, it is faster onboarding. From a consumer side, it is faster resolution. At the end of the day, for delivery partner side of our stream, we are able to realize improved conversion. On the consumer side, we are able to deliver improved repeat and retention. And finally, everything that is powering this is not really cost, right? So as we scale, we are also able to do it at a much lower acquisition cost in case of delivery partners, and in case of consumers, much lower cost of support, right? So, and lower cost of support primarily is not coming at the cost of experience. It is a win-win for both, right? So with that, a small demo to just showcase how things have really transformed on the delivery partner side, where it has stopped being an onboarding support cost center and it has actually transitioned into a revenue center for us. I'll just conclude by saying a few things. Right? Like I said, if you recall, we started off by talking about speed and reliability being a game changer for customer growth, and from transforming something which is a cost center to really a growth engine. There are two big opportunities that we see for Swiggy. One is the rider support, where AI is playing a critical role via WhatsApp, and then similarly on customer support, where the AI is playing a critical role from intent identification to resolution to actually driving an action. And on both sides, we feel that a combination of AI bot and voice AI is going to be a game changer. It allows us to really scale, provide experience without necessarily increasing cost. So that's all from my side. Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Rohan, for giving us the contest. So can we please put our hands together for Mr. Rohan Chhazed from Swiggy. I would like to request Mr. Mayank Patel, the Director Scale Operations from Urban Piper, to kindly do the honor of felicitating Mr.